So it's been over 2 weeks since the final chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen got released, and the ending of course divided the fandom, and I do feel like more hate it than love it. While some fans were pretty satisfied with the resolution, many were just left completely unsatisfied with the ending, calling it rushed, underdeveloped, and a big disappointment. I will soon upload a video talking about my final opinions on the ending, but to keep it short, I'm a bit mixed on it. While I do like some things about it, I do feel like the overall arc was indeed rushed, and to me it's a bit disappointing because I really enjoyed the first half of the arc. I won't spoil it in case you guys are anime onlys, but the first half of the arc was really awesome, really epic, and I was really hooked. And then the second half had some good moments, but it was just rushed in my opinion. I found the ending to be okay, but I feel like I've more or less moved on from it. But a lot of JJK fans have not moved on from this ending. So much so that a tweet which has gained over 4 million views in the past few days has caused quite a stir in the JJK fandom, so let's talk about this tweet. Great news for fans of Jujutsu Kaisen manga. Since not everyone liked the original ending, we have decided to draw a new ending starting from chapter 236 that contains exciting and wonderful things, and we will focus on writing the characters perfectly and drawing with high quality. The name of the manga is Jujutsu no Kaisen. All you have to do is follow on our official websites. I want everyone to follow as in appreciation for our efforts. The first chapter will be published on the 1st of January 2025. Be on time. So it looks like some fans who hated the ending are now rewriting the final arc the way they envisioned it to be. In my opinion, this doesn't anger me. I am so used to so many manga, anime, TV show, comic books all getting a rewrite of their endings by fans. It has been done since before I was even born into this world. If you want to write a fan fiction and have your own special ending, then more power to you, I suppose. But mate, I just don't know how to feel about this image of what appears to be Gege Akutami bowing down to the fan who was going to rewrite his final arc. In my opinion, it does come off as quite pretentious, but as long as this fan hasn't said anything mean to Gege Akutami, then I'm fine with this cute little fan fiction by this fan. But why chapter 236 of all places to begin your fan fiction? This is where I'll be talking about some manga spoilers, so if you're an anime only and don't know the final arc and the ending of JJK, then get out of here, you have been warned. So if you don't know already, chapter 236 was the chapter where Satoru Gojo met his end at the hands of Sukuna. And while I was an anime only at the time when this chapter was released, I could not escape the huge outrage from the fans of JJK and Satoru Gojo. I mean, bloody hell mate, I couldn't escape Satoru Gojo's panel scenes at all. How do I feel about Satoru Gojo's death? I think it was a ballsy move to kill off such a main beloved character, and in my opinion I feel like it added stakes to the JJK story. Yes, Nobara and Nanami were main characters, but this is Gojo mate, this is the fan favorite. And while Gege Akutami has expressed in the past that he doesn't seem to like Satoru Gojo that much, he cannot deny or ignore the fans' love and appreciation for one Satoru Gojo. And many JJK fans have pointed out that chapter 236 is the chapter that quote-unquote began the downfall of the JJK manga, and it appears that this fan wants to revive Gojo and to be his super Chad self, fight Sukuna, and just live forever and ever being Satoru Gojo. And it's fan fiction. I just don't really care much for fan fiction in my opinion. I see it everywhere. I see it with AOT, I see it with Star Wars, I see it with Marvel movies. Heck, I even see it with Harry Potter of all things. People are free to write their own endings and all that. So while I'm feeling quite meh regarding this ending rewrite by this fan, many fans of JJK do not agree with this new fanfiction rewrite, so let's read some of these comments. Nobody asked for this man. F off please. Write your own effing series if it bugs you. George R.R. Martin says social media is dominated by anti-fans. Toxicity is growing. It used to be fun talking about our favorite books and films and having spirited debates with fans who saw things different. But it is no longer enough to say, I did not like this book or this film. And here's why. People would rather talk about the stuff they hate than the stuff they love and delight in dancing on the graves of anyone whose film has flopped. No matter how bad a mangaka is doing, if you ever stop and think to yourself, yeah, I can write this better, you can't. Why do manga fans always think they can create a better ending than the author who made the series what it is? Completely disgraceful. All of Yuji's growth just so you can write this Gojo power fantasy is so arse. You pretentious Fs, dumbasses, did this for AOT and now they are doing it to JJK. For the love of God, read another manga. Although that ending was abysmal, please never delude yourself to believing you can do better. Gojo stays dead and your writing is arse. Sit down. Effing gonna ruin it. I hate you. This reminds me when someone tried to rewrite an arc of My Hero Academia and it was terrible. I'm sure this will be the same. You need to get a grip on reality and realize how disrespectful this is. It's AOT all over again. Besides everything else wrong with this, I think the funniest thing to me is calling it Jujutsu no Kaisen, sorcery of fight. Fight of sorcery? I don't know, man. Just delete. Good enough, welcome back AOT no Requiem. The first photo is pretentious as sh. This is kinda sad to think about, not gonna lie. The JJK community has fostered a special type of arrogance and ego by not only hating on the ending, but also having a complete lack of respect towards the author, directing that respect to fanfic writers and theorists instead. Not only is this disrespectful to Gege, but also very cringe. Leave it on effing AO3 and deal with it. Don't act like you are fixing the ending as if you know better. Man's just too ashamed to say he writes fanfiction. Same thing was done with AOT's ending. Y'all are insufferable. How arrogant of you. Nobody wants this nasty ass mom's basement fanfic ending. You just know it's going to be the most garbage. Gojo lives and then Yuji gets a boxing domain. BS possible and will not match the series themes in any form. Shh is ass. Jujutsu no Kaisen. The same history, the same mistakes over and over. I'm super annoyed by this because it's AoE all over again and it makes all Gojo fans look insane. Because it's fine to wish he were alive without doing this. Just write fanfic like a normal person. A dog poo manga really deserves a dog poo fanbase. Please don't. Gege worked day and night through stress and a deadline, so you boosting your ego like this is just wrong. Gege was hospitalized for a few weeks, so that's why he had less time finishing the ending. It's okay not to agree with the ending. I predict that the perfect ending for them is that Gojo returns, forgetting that he decided to stay at the airport in chapter 236. All the merger happens, even though the Culling games were made to prevent it. AOT Requiem all over again. Lol, you guys will never learn. Go actually F yourself. I generally never felt any real dislike to anyone in JJK Twitter, but this is generally the most repugnant and disrespectful I have seen in this app. It is common knowledge not to do this. Thank you, Gege. This about to be corny as hell. F you, F everyone who's participating in this, and F Marky. Yikes! So it looks like this rewrite of the ending of JJK has gotten quite a bit of a backlash. My final thoughts of the ending, yes, I didn't really like certain aspects of it, but it's Gege Akutami's vision, it's his writing, he can do whatever he wants with it, it's his story and we just have to follow what he wants to do with it. And if anyone wants to write fanfiction of JJK, be my guest, go make the fanfiction, but don't be disrespectful to the author. No hate please, give Gege Akutami love because he wrote a really action-packed manga series. And regardless of the final arc, I'm happy he wrote JJK because when the highs were high, they were really high and I was hyped when I was watching those highs, so thank you Gege Akutami. But tell me in the comments down below, what did you guys think of this? Do you agree with this rewrite fanfiction ending? Are you happy it's happening? Or do you think it's disrespectful to Gege Akutami's work? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more Jujutsu Kaisen videos, as well as other anime news updates, comparison reviews, and all that jazz. But thank you for watching, and as always, a boy dude review signing out.